good?
I can see you good. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Andrea Swain Martin with Andrea Cans, and we are here today on a snowy day. We are in a winter weather advisory or watch. Just one, I think it's advisory now because of the snow that's coming down and that kind of thing in Galva, Illinois. And so today I'm going to be making some pine cleaner, and Ken was kind enough to source this Christmas tree for me. And I'll show you more how this goes later, but it is a pretty tree, and I just think that maybe it's one of the prettiest trees I've ever seen. I'm not going to tell you where we sourced it from, but we're thankful to have it, and it involves using real pine needles, this pine cleaner, and we're going to do that here in the next couple of hours. Anything you want to say, honey, before I get too verbose about anything? Talkity talk?
It's just, the holidays are over. If you're a live Christmas tree people, which we're not, we have a beautiful artificial which looks quite a lot like this. But this was a forgotten for the holidays Christmas tree left over, and I talked to the store that had it, and here's its inventory tag, and they said, sure, the holidays are done. You're more than welcome to whatever you want out there, because I know a lot of people take them to their ponds if they're froze over, and they put them in for fish habitat. Well, this one's going to become some pine cleaner. And then I'm going to take it over to my lilacs over there and stand it up and let the critters enjoy it for the rest of the winter, and then come spring I'll give it a final placement of a fiery cremation. But I'm going to source her off some. It's a very lovely tree.
It's a beautiful
so
tree.
Alive. I'm surprised no one bought it. It's such a pretty little tree.
The needles aren't even dry. I can't believe that no one snagged that. But
so yeah, it's going to have a winter time of harvesting birds and maybe some squirrels. After I get what I need for Miss Andrea's pine cleaner, and we'll have some pine cleaner, which she goes through left and right because it works so well. But I'm going to commence to taking off some of it, bring it into a 5-gallon bucket, and she's going to do the rest, and I'm going to put this out for the habitat for the critters for the rest of the winter, and then come spring it'll have its final dismay. So
I'm sure
we'll enjoy it all winter long. So.
Yeah, I'm sure the Blue Jays and also the Cardinals will be much thankful to you.
Yes. So that's what we're going to do today on a snowy afternoon in Illinois, January 2nd, 2025.
All right, we're going to let you go for a little while, and I'm going to start prepping things to get this done. And we'll talk to you all later. Bye. Hi, you guys. This is Andrea, and so Kim went out and he cut off all of these fronds for me from the Christmas tree that he sourced. And what I've done here, just wanted to show you one jar and maybe a second jar. I always say one more jar, don't I? We put the fronds into the jar along with vinegar, and it works really well. You want to let this sit 3 to 4 months, and when you let it sit 3 to 4 months, the more caustic it becomes. You just need to be very careful of that. Then what you do next is you take your processed vinegar and you pour it into a bigger container. I like to use 1/2-gallon jars, and it works really well that way. Now I caution you again, make sure you cut this in half with water because it does become caustic. I used this quite a bit last year in my outdoor kitchen. It just works really well. And I found it doesn't work good on glass, but it does work great in toilets. I'm a cleaner, it is what it is. That's what we do around here. And it's just a really neat idea and way to use and reuse your Christmas tree or whatever spruce you've got around. It doesn't make any difference if it's a spruce or arborvitae. Just get a hold of some pine. Let me show you how easy this is. Now, this was one of my mother-in-law number 2's mayonnaise jars that I was able to get a hold of. So I'm thankful for these guys. And it's going to work just like the regular mason ball jars. So I'm going to fill this guy up just like this. And I actually put a couple of my fronds into one of my vases just because it smells so good, especially this time of year having something green in the house. Believe it or not, my flowers stopped blooming the week of November the 15th. So, and we have snow today, which, that's just part of nature and part of winter time. So, go ahead and do this. So glad the dogs aren't in here to grab one. And I will do this until all my fronds are gone. And I will put them downstairs and just go down and watch them, just like I do with all my other canned goods, to make sure everything's going well with the process. But this is just an easy way to make cleaner. And also, use your Christmas tree that you have left over. Just gonna fill it up with vinegar. I suggest to you guys too, every time you go to the store, pick up a gallon of vinegar, bring it home, because you just never know when candy is gonna hit you or when you want to make pine cleaner for a day. So in a few minutes, I'll come back to you and show you what everything looks like, but it's as simple as all that. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, you guys. So we did really well here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 jars of pine cleaner, which turned out really great. And when I went downstairs and I got some of my big half gallons, I thought, well, he's brought so much home for me, we're just going to do that this year. So they're going to sit in a cool, dark place, probably downstairs. I'll keep a good eye on them to make sure that they're coming along nice. But we have a really nice yield this year of pine cleaner. And I am going to cut it more this year because it was quite caustic last year. So anyway, it's easy peasy. Just go outside, cut off some of your branches or your fronds from your Christmas tree, throw them into a jar, add vinegar, let it sit 3 or 4 months, and use it. And it's really a good cleaner. And I understand that vinegar could be scarce sometimes, but this is well worth it, especially if you have vinegar in your stores for canning and those kinds of things. This is Andrea Swain Martin with Andrea Cans, and there's my handsome husband Kim right over there.
Hi.
He's doing such a good job with this cameramanning thing. I think he should be hired by like a news station or something like that. Thank you for going out and liking and subscribing to our channel. I know we're a small little channel, but I will be busy here in the next couple of months, probably making onion jam, those kinds of winter things. And I do want to get back to making some jellies. I have habaneros setting out.
Kim's hot wing sauce.
Kim's hot wing sauce, whatever it looks like. So anyway, thank you so much. I hope you guys are having a great new year. We've been busy here on the home. Oh, it's not even a homestead. It's just a house. I'm off work for another couple of days and clean the house upstairs and downstairs. I just never stop moving. So you take care. Bye.